On April 1st, we stood up the Warfighter Medical Optimization Division, RHM, within our Airman Systems Directorate. This team has a storied legacy. With a deep and rich history of aerospace medicine research in the School of Aerospace Medicine, our premier center for aerospace for over 100 years. The Air Force is the only military service with a single science and technology enterprise within the Air Force Research Laboratory. And the combination of our research teams within the Airman Systems Directorate and the School of Aerospace Medicine further capitalize on that concentration of effort. The 711th Integrated Research Mission for Airman Health and Performance supports both the Air Force Medicine Service and the line of the Air Force in ensuring that we field the most ready, capable warriors in the world. Our S&T initiatives of Lead, Leverage, and Watch advance our Secretary's 2030 S&T goals in concentrating efforts within a single organization to lead and surpass our adversaries. The senior team shared a common vision of consolidating all of our research into a single enterprise to cover the full spectrum of airman-centered research. And the team within RHM are the right people for the job. The 711th is the sole AFMS RDT&E execution agency with the purpose of creating the center of mass for all aerospace medicine research, development, and acquisition. We do this in direct support of our Surgeon General and our SECAF to help build the Air Force that we need. RHM's RDT&E mission, operations, and functions benefit from the synergy of this one research enterprise to enhance warfighter capabilities in direct support of the COCOM and MAJCOM missions all around the globe, and bring our R&D efforts even closer to the battle space and into the hands of our outstanding airmen. We can do so through improved crosstalk, collaboration, and best practices that each team brought to the table. I truly believe that our newly combined team within RHM is uniquely positioned to execute on our three strategic cornerstones: the AFRL contributions to S&T 2030, the SECAF's Force of the Future, and to the Chief's readiness priorities, to ensure that AFRL and the 711th are delivering solutions every day that enhance our advantage on the battlefield and in the everyday performance of our airmen at home and abroad. It has been a long road to combine two outstanding teams with complex moving parts, and I am grateful to all the support that the wing has received in building this dream team. I, along with all of you, will be watching in anticipation to see all of the outstanding products that come out of this great team. There is no better professional in our Air Force to lead this team than Dr. Geis, a rare and skilled leader who understands the interplay between human performance and technology. And before I introduce him, though, I do want to take a moment to recognize the individuals who really worked hard to put all of this together. So as I call out your name, would you please stand? Major Dan Anderson, Miss Jenny Cook, Miss Paula Lemke, Miss Chandra Vergovich, Mr. Ryan Gallivan, Major Dan Bevington, Lieutenant Colonel Nate Martins, Major Jamie Kirstorfer, Dr. Brian Luckey, Dr. David Birch, Mr. John Irvin, and Miss Sarah Wade. So let's please give them a round of applause for all the work that they did. All right, so without any further ado, Dr. Geis, the floor is yours.
Well, good morning. Thank you all for coming out today to be a part of this, I'd say, celebration of the future for RH and the integration with RHM. Mr. Blackhurst, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Dr. Neary, thanks for coming out. And thanks again to everybody that helped put this together. These events don't happen on their own. And also thanks to Colonel Vecchione, who has stepped up to help to lead this new division as part of RH. To be clear, as the General stated, this is an integration of research within the 711th Human Performance Wing. Both legacy organizations, Airman Systems Directorate and the research component of USAF-SAM FH, have long histories of excellent research contribution to our Air Force. And the legacies of both organizations should be respected. The activation now completes a circle where now we can integrate both biological, cognitive, and now medical science and technology to ensure that we can sustain and optimize every airman's ability to fly, fight, and win in airspace and cyberspace. It integrates aerospace and operational medicine expertise with other existing competencies that we have in RH that bolster our organization, our directorate's ability to enable, sustain, enhance, and now restore airman performance. This adds some critical mass to the research needs that we have and our capability within the directorate. The division itself, RHM, has one core technical competency, or CTC as we call it, and then two core research areas. The CTC of Aerospace and Operational Medicine directs medical science and technology to sustain and restore airman health and performance in operational environments. The first CRA, Airman Readiness Optimization, captures, analyzes diverse attributes of humans and operational environments to drive human performance. And our second CRA, the Biomedical Impact of Flight, investigates how the extraordinary environment of flight affects the processes of humans, their ability to maintain their homeostasis, and the potential risk of injury or secondary insult. There's about 100 folks that are in RHM. That's military, civilian, and contractors. Most of them are located here at Wright-Pat, but we also have two GSUs, one at Baltimore and one at Cincinnati, that are embedded with the Seastars platforms there. So I applaud all the efforts of RHM and the members and their commitment to excellence to support our warfighters, and I welcome them to the Airman Systems team. Looking forward to working with you all. I was told to remind you to make sure you grab some RHM M&Ms in the back on your way out. We had those made special just for this occasion. But lastly, I want to thank Colonel Hilton, who's been a tremendous partner all through this transition. And the RHM folks need to understand that he has been a firm advocate for all of the work that the RHM team brings to RH, and he was very careful to ensure that we maintain the capabilities and contributions of that legacy FH team. So thank you, Alden. And my commitment to him, as well as to all of you, is to continue that advocacy. I look forward to working with all of you, so let's get on with the rest of the events. Thank you.
By authority of the Commander, 711th Human Performance Wing, I hereby charter the activation of Airman Systems Directorate Warfighter Medical Optimization Division and entrust Lieutenant Colonel Jennifer T. Vecchione as the Chief of the Division, in accordance with Department of Defense and Air Force Research Laboratory Management Directives and Instructions. As a Warfighter Medical Optimization Division, Lieutenant Colonel Vecchione, you and your team will perform as the Air Force Medical Services designated unit responsible for and with authority to modernize the Air Force Surgeon General's Operational Medicine Readiness Platform to meet our warfighters' needs. Your objective is to build a core technical competency in aerospace and operational medicine and ensure lasting expertise in the areas of biomedical impact of flight and an airman readiness optimization. Ultimately, your charge is to maximize the health and human performance of our airmen in operational environments. Signed, Mark A. Koeniger, Brigadier General, United States Air Force. Mr. Blackhurst, General Koeniger, and select RHM staff, will you please join Dr. Geis and Colonel Vecchione for the ceremonial cutting of the ribbon.
Give us a countdown?
I'll do it.
Okay, here comes the countdown.
3, 2, 1.
All right.